Is Marietta High School soccer coming at you here, top of the hour, 2 o'clock kick, a game that's got moved around a couple different times, but here we are in Logan, the Marietta Tigers, and it is Chillicothe, two teams that come in, really good season for both teams. A Chillicothe team that defeated a pretty good Athens team a couple nights ago, 6-2. Tigers, of course, winners over Jackson. And so just a good afternoon, and it's a beautiful day again here for soccer. Ben Marshall with me today.
Yeah, looking forward to this one, Aaron. Two really good teams. We've watched this Tigers team now three different times in the past 10 days or so, and we've seen some really good soccer out of them. But this is a whole other animal with this Chillicothe Cavaliers team.
Get the word out. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. That's where the broadcast will be today. We'll add a little video in with you today, so we're excited to have it here. This Tiger team, the home team, the number 1 seed. At this point, though, you can kind of throw out the seeds, as Marietta's 1, Chillicothe's 2, and when you get to this point in the district final seeding, you expect to see the best of the best.
And Chillicothe is a 15-3 team, so I mean, you know, a little bit better record-wise, just because they don't have those two ties like the Tigers do. And as we'll hear from Coach McCorkle here in a little bit, they are playing some really good soccer for quite some time now.
Yeah, the Tigers is coming in a game that this was supposed to be played at 8 o'clock tonight, and that matters a little bit in soccer because how much you run, and we were just here a few nights ago and only a few days off anyhow in between, and then a game gets moved up to the afternoon. It's different. Kids are resilient. I honestly, Ben, I think it bothers the broadcasters and the coaches and the fans more than it does the kids.
Well, it doesn't bother me specifically. Here's why. If we were to left here at like 10 o'clock tonight, that's a pretty late night for me, and I got to work in the morning.
Oh, that's true. You do have a morning shift, yeah.
So I've got stuff to do, so I'm kind of glad to be here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick time out. We're going to play the Mike McCorkle interview. We'll also hear from Todd Morris, and Ben and I will be back to take a look at the rest of the match here before we kick off here. 2 o'clock, top of the hour kick. Here's Mike McCorkle.
We're back on the pregame show here at Logan, and alongside Coach Mike McCorkle of the Chillicothe Cavaliers. Coach, let's start off. Tell me a little bit about your team this season. You've had a good one.
We've had a good season. We got a really good group. We're kind of senior dominant. We have 13 seniors on the team, which is unusual for us. We actually started off the season pretty tough schedule at the beginning with Taze Valley and Canal, Winchester, and a couple tough games on the road. We were 3-3 at one point, so we've won 13 in a row, and we're staying healthy, which is good at this time of the year, and we're playing some of our best soccer.
Yeah, you kind of undersell that a little bit as I look at your stats and some of your previous games and whatnot. You guys have been putting on a scoring clinic since about mid-September.
We have. We've made some adjustments early in the season, and we actually took one of our better offensive players and got him back to defensive mid, Isaac Hurley, one of our senior captains, and he kind of quarterbacks the team, and that actually improved us offensively because he's a real big distributor for us back there. And two of our other leading scorers are actually top in assist as well. So we tweaked some things, and I think we finally got the formation right about 6-7 games in the season. Ever since then, we've been playing really well, but it's really it's a credit to the team. I mean, they've really they work hard. This is a team that I don't have to do much with as far as getting on them a lot. They're self-motivated, and it's a great group.
I know you've not played Marietta in a while, but you've got a long relationship with head coach Todd Morris, and you're pretty familiar with the program, as most of the teams around here are, right?
Yeah, Marietta's a great program. I'm really good friends with Todd. Really respect the program. We go way back. My very first year coaching was 98, and back-to-back years we had Marietta in 98, 99. We had shootouts with them where we knocked them out after they've been, kind of king of the Southeast for a while. So, and then Todd got me about 4 straight years after in the 2 district semis and 2 district finals, and then I think in 2016 I got him back one. But that's the last time we met. It's been a while. We've been playing at D1 ever since that 2016 district title, and this year is fortunate to get back to D3 and fortunate enough to get back to this district final. But looking forward to playing Marietta. Has been a good rivalry through the years.
All right, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
The head coach, Mike McCorkle, for Chillicothe, and he talked about, Ben, this rivalry that is between these two teams, a respectful one, albeit. Coach Morris had the exact same things to say about McCorkle as far as being a great coach.
Yeah, and we see that a lot just in the soccer sort of orbit here in Southeast Ohio. A lot of teams, as I kind of inferred, know a lot about Marietta and know a lot about Todd Morris, as he has been a big presence for soccer in Southeastern Ohio. So they've certainly made their impact, and they're a well-known entity. And certainly these two teams together, as you heard, are very familiar.
Marietta 20 or a district championship here, and we'll get to how many they've won here. But you heard about the district. It goes from 91 all the way through 2016. The different matchups. We'll get into those that they've had with Chillicothe here. And a reminder that today's game is made part by the Mannix Allen Group, located at 294 Front Street in downtown Marietta. From youth coaching to community engagement, Bill Mannix and Mackenzie Allen know that pursuing good outcomes takes preparation, hard work, and execution. The same holds true for business. Call them today, the Mannix Allen Group. Discuss your financial future and the goals you want to pursue. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Finner, Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, and wholly owned subsidiary, Bank of America Corporation. They say go Tigers.
Sometimes the big banks can seem a little impersonal, like you're out there on your own. Settlers Bank is your hometown, locally owned community bank. You're not a number at Settlers Bank. They know you by name, and it's all about making banking easier and more secure for you. A friendly face and your neighbor, and they also happen to be really great at banking. On 3rd Street in Marietta and at settlers.bank. Settlers Bank, neighbors doing business with neighbors. Member FDIC.
Yeah, just a little bit ago I caught up with Todd Morris. We'll go out to interview with the Tiger head coach.
Welcome back here to Logan on the pregame. Joining us right now, the head coach of the Marietta Tigers, Todd Morris. And, Coach, here we go. A district final with Chillicothe, an opponent that's been historically a really fun series with them. I can say as a broadcaster, as a coach, maybe it's a little bit nerve-wracking. But talk about just today, a beautiful day. I know some times got moved around, but kids are resilient.
A little earlier than we want to be playing. But, no, it's and you talked about Chillicothe and the history. And, I actually put it on our social media this morning. We met them 16 times in the past in the tournament, and we've actually had had the better of them. I think it was 11-5 we are, including beating them in 9 and 10 in the district finals. But haven't played them since in the tournament since 17. They unfortunately have been a D1 program, and with the realignment, they fell to 3 this year, and so here we are. And they're a great program. Mike McCorkle, their coach, is in his 27th year there. He does a fantastic job. I have so much respect for him and what he does for the program, and this should be a really fun night for us.
Wrap up last week's win, or earlier, I guess, this week, and just your thoughts on how you guys played.
It seems like we just left here.
Yeah.
No, Jackson, I thought we played well at the start, and I thought we got kind of, lackadaisical up 3-0 at halftime and let them get one back. And then it was just kind of I don't want to call it boring, but it was kind of a boring match for a while. It was not much going on, and we were just able to see it out with our ability to hold the ball. But we actually did train last night, which is we normally don't do the day after a match. But obviously you don't want to not train before a district final. But we did train last night, how we want to approach playing Chillicothe, and just try to fix some of the things that weren't quite as sharp on Thursday against Jackson.
Final question for you, Coach. What will some of those keys of the game or match be against a Chillicothe team today?
Our biggest thing is just what we call negative transition, which is when we lose the ball, we win it back immediately. That's what we want to do. Our transition needs to be much better. That's offense to defense and defense when we break lines and can get forward. So I think if we can keep the field compact defensively, limit their balls that they play in behind, I think we can be successful.
Coach, really appreciate a few minutes of your time. Good luck today.
All right, thanks, Aaron.
The head coach of the Marietta Tigers, Todd Morris, and he was really complimentary, of course, of this Chillicothe team, rightly so. Pretty good team out there today, Ben, for this opponent for Marietta, as we're getting ready to kick it off here from Logan. Marietta Chillicothe, brought to you in part by Miller Home Services, specializing in quality care for your home and air. Affordable renovations from HVAC updates to bath and kitchen remodels. Miller Home Services out of Lowell. offers comfort you can count on. There's a lot of things that you can spend money on, but very few offer everyday value like home remodels and electrical upgrades. Owner Seth Miller takes his reputation from a project from finish to start or start to finish, and they add values to your home at a fair price. Miller Home Services. See project photos online at millerhs.com. That's millerhs.com. So Marietta, the home team, it'll be a kickoff here for Chillicothe, who are in their all-white uniforms, as you can see on the video stream. And the blue numerals, it'll be the Tigers in their all-black, orange numerals, orange stripes, Marietta across their chest. And we're underway here in the district final. These two teams, you heard both coaches talk about how they were in Division I was Chillicothe, so they've had many good years where they ended up being one and done just because of the region and the district that they were in, back down to Division II here. This first ever meeting in a district championship between Marietta and Chillicothe happened back in 1991. Marietta won that one 2-0. The most recent was in 2016 in a district semifinal. Chillicothe was winner 7-2 over the Tigers. And that was a game that would allow Chillicothe eventually they would get to the lead 8. So both teams coming out here quick, trying to use their speed early on. As you have the Marietta Tigers, who Coach Morris probably said it best, a little bit of a lackadaisical effort in that middle part of the game that they had after going up 3-0 last week. And he said it kind of just got boring in the second half. And I said, well, we say that a lull kind of falls over. Boring on radio is not something we want.
It was interesting to see him be a little bit candid about that, though, because it was the way that it kind of felt. So it was interesting to see him acknowledge that as well, and acknowledge the lackadaisicalness as well.
Chillicothe on a little bit of break. Dunphy tries to put a shot down in near the goal. The Tigers right there to stop it, and a nice job by Finn Tyndall, who just drops to a couple knees and was able to come up with a save there for Marietta, and a shot on goal by Chillicothe as we're at the 38-12 mark, just 2 minutes into this first half of play. Aaron Cassidy and Ben Marshall with you on this Saturday afternoon. Glad that you're joining us wherever you may be. Beautiful day. Buckeyes playing today. You have Marietta College playing today. A great day for radio, including the video stream here on YouTube and Facebook. Tigers attacking. And the attacking third. Chillicothe does a nice job putting a little bit of a wall up. Marietta now loses it offensively, and here comes Chillicothe the other way. Forward kick down. Isaiah Hurley. He's really quick for them, number 4 for Chillicothe, and a breakaway that's going to be stopped here by the Tigers. Tyndall comes up, stops it from getting too far down into the box, and he'll punt this one away. 37-15 to go. Just underway here in this district final. Game that was scheduled for 8 o'clock. Usually we say that in baseball or something and say it got pushed back, but not this one. It got pushed up. As the Tigers looking to control here, Coach Todd Morris talked a lot in the pregame about Chillicothe's speed. And he said they worked on that last night in practice a lot, where they wanted to make sure that that didn't impact them too much. And it's been pretty even right now, playing in between the middle thirds between these two teams. Chillicothe did have one pretty decent breakaway as they put a free kick down towards the arc. Now Marietta clears defensively, loses it, does Marietta momentarily, and they're going to push it back out front. Here come the Tigers. Cameron Davis. And now a steal away. Chillicothe on a little bit of a break. They're going to have an opportunity. A cross pass going to be just a little long. And here comes the Tigers trying to clear it on that far side. They can't. Chillicothe, though, going to be called for offsides, I believe. And it'll be a goal kick here for the Tigers as they punch it down the right sideline. 35-58 here in the first half. Score tied at 0. Marietta and Chillicothe. As as the ball gets down towards the box here. A nice clearing kick for the Tigers, but Chillicothe right now really forcing the issue offensively as Marietta tries to get back here. Tigers trying to combat this speed really good. You can just see the level play kind of take the next level here, Ben.
Yeah, just by virtue of how much Tyndall's already worked so far today, and the shots on goal that we've seen already, you can see that this Chillicothe team is another level above what the Tigers have seen the past couple weeks.
Yeah, you saw Limegrover there. He last week and just a few days ago was just sprinting and beating everyone down the field. Well, these Chillicothe players are step for step with him, so excited to see as we under 35 minutes to go in this first half to see how this game plays out. Two really good opponents, so seeing some good soccer on early on here. Score tied at 0. Marietta set the throw in the middle third as it'll be Landon Costco on that far side. Marietta moving from right to left for those who were just listening and not seeing the video stream. Make sure you share and tell your friends, though, on the WMOA Facebook page and the YouTube page, as Cameron Davis with it on this left side. He has a little bit of a breakaway, one-on-one down this left side. He's going to push it forward. Tigers on a little break. Cameron Costco down towards the box on the left wing. It's going to be popped out, but a kick coming up here for Marietta as Danny Bentley kicked it out, and Marietta will have a throw in here from this left side. 34 minutes to go. First half, score tied at 0. Landon Costco will throw it in here for Marietta, and he'll start way back here at the track, Benny, and take a running start and get it down towards the box. Really nice throw. A header that's going to put the ball out momentarily outside the box near the arc. And Marietta defensively now going to control. There's a handball, though. That's a good call. That was easy even for me to see. 33-33 to go first half. Score tied at 0. Marietta with it. Limegrover out front. Little touch pass to Landon Costco. Here he goes. Tries to get it to the top of the arc. It's going to be stalled, though, by Chillicothe, who clears it out on a high kick near the middle third. Now the middle of the field. Here comes Marietta's Brady Lint. Lint, nifty little move. Now gets it on the right side. Oh, here's a little open look here for the Tigers if they can convert. This is Holler. Holler tries to get it down to the box, and it's cleared out by Chillicothe. So as much as Coach Morris called a game a little lackadaisical in the early of last Tuesday, it's a little different feel here. Actually, that game would have been on Thursday. My apologies. But it has been up and down here early on. Fun soccer right now.
Yeah, it's been an exciting start to this one, and both teams got to know sort of who they're playing today. And, district championship on the line, and you get deeper into the postseason, it gets the opponents get tougher and tougher, but everything gets a little bit more exciting as well. And
the wind starting to have a little impact on these balls that are high in the air. Tigers with it on the left wing. Ball is slid out of bounds. Last off Chillicothe. Marietta will throw in as we're at the 32-10 mark in the first half. Score tied at 0. Aaron Cassidy and Ben Marshall with you on this Saturday afternoon as this throw in here by Landon Costco upcoming. Costco go high above his head, and here he goes into the box down towards the middle on a header that's going to be kicked away, but Tigers will continue to attack. So we saw a little bit of an attack by Chillicothe. Marietta now. Limegrover with a header that's just going to be, it wouldn't have been good anyhow because in the 6-yard box, Marietta, I believe, is going to get called for an offsides and a goal kick upcoming. And out near the middle of the field. 31-27 to go. Thanks to Faust Construction. They've been in business since 1968. When they're not cheering on their favorite teams, you can find them working hard throughout the Mid-Ohio Valley, specializing in all forms of excavating and concrete foundations or installing, maintaining, and inspecting pumping septic tanks. Faust will be happy to quote your next job around your home or business. Trust the experienced professionals at Faust Construction. Call Jay Faust, 740-373-2433. Thanks to all of our sponsors. 30 minutes, 54 seconds to go first half. Score tied at 0. Now you're seeing it swing a little bit in the favor of Chillicothe. So you see both teams on an attack each side, which Chillicothe now is going to put it down towards the front of the arc. And here comes Dunphy. He's a good one, and a shot that's going to be gobbled up by the Tigers goalkeeper. But boy, how about Carter Dunphy, number 10? He is pretty skilled with the ball.
Yeah, and he got some good action last couple days ago against Athens as well, scored a couple goals against them. So one of the Cavaliers' real threats.
Out near center circle, now Chillicothe again. Dunphy's going to try to get away. Marietta's going to clear it out on this right side. Tyndall was going to come up for it. Marietta, though, decided to just go ahead and be safe and put it out. And the throw-in coming here for Chillicothe. Actually, it'll be they're going to put the ball down, and they'll be throwing right where the corner kick would be. First, I thought the official was going to say it was a corner kick.
Yeah, it looked like it for a minute.
Throw-in coming here from Sibrel as he throws it down towards the box. This one's a little bit of a light throw. And a shot that's going to twist from left to right, but going to be blocked. And saved by the Tigers as the shot was starting to spin away a little bit from left to right. Had a little bit of English on it. Marietta, though, Tyndall gets it pretty easily, and Marietta will try to set up defensively and reset into Chillicothe territory. Under 30 minutes to go here in this first half. Tigers, Chillicothe, and a ball that's banged around off a Chillicothe player. Will end up in a long pass down the left sideline here for Chillicothe. Can't catch up for it. Landon Cox will see it go out of play, and Marietta will have a throw-in on that far side. 28:48 to go. First half of action. Small business owners don't clock out from 9 to 5. It's a 24-hour, 7 days a week labor of love. Being a small business owner can make you feel like you have to be an expert at everything. Why not just be an expert of what you know? Work Accounting can help you with monthly bookkeeping, payroll services, and tax planning. Work Accounting offers a variety of services, leaving you time to focus on making your business successful. Stop in the office at 220 Putnam Street in downtown Marietta, or find them at workaccounting.com and see how personal their service and attention can help you. 28 minutes to go here in this first half. Score tied at 0. Tigers and Chillicothe. District final. Said that many times throughout the years. Last time was in 2016, though. And here come the Tigers. Oh, and the flag goes up. Tigers off sides. And it'll be Chillicothe. Goal kick coming up. Congratulations to, even though the game didn't go the way they wanted it to last night, the Marietta High School football team finished the season at 6-4. Tough loss last night against Warren. A lot of obstacles going against them, but at the end of the day, Warren was able to capitalize on some things, and they beat Marietta 35-16, and the first winning season since 2002 for Marietta. And senior class as here comes Chillicothe down into the box. Ball that's going to be out. It'll be a Tiger kick away, but to finish my thought, a senior class from this Marietta football team that really left a good impression the last few years. So our congratulations to Coach Shobe and his team and his seniors. Congratulations to Warren. They made the playoffs.
Yeah, you really felt like for the Tigers football, Coach Shove's been building something special for a few years now, and this season certainly capped it off for the seniors, and it was a good year. Yeah,
definitely. It's just down the stretch, some unfortunate things with some injuries and things, but as he'll tell you, those are things you got to overcome as you continue to build the program. 27-33, make it 26-33 to go first half of play. Tigers, Chillicothe tied at 0. Cavaliers from Chillicothe, a 16-3 record, you say, Benny?
15-3.
15-3, including a win against Athens to get here, 6-2. Marietta beats Jackson 4-1 or
4-1.
Okay, yeah, 4-1. As into the box comes Chillicothe. Now they've spent much of the last 3, maybe 4 minutes attacking the Tigers. We saw the Tigers for a good 3 minutes attacking Chillicothe, but it continues here as a corner kick upcoming here for Chillicothe. And that's far away from us in that far corner as Chillicothe goes from left to right. Nice job by the Tigers to push this one out, though, on that corner kick and try to start something the other way. Just can't quite get anything over top Marietta when they clear this, and here comes Chillicothe left of the box. Dribbling into the box and a ball that's going to be knocked out. Tigers will have a goal kick upcoming at the 25-26 mark here in the first half. Score tied at 0. As Tyndall will line it up. Tiger goalkeeper in his all-black uniform. And a ball that's going to be booted way down the field in middle center circle. And Tigers now will see if they can get something going here offensively. Try to get back to Costco. Right side now. His pass up the field a little bit. And in the middle to Limegrover, back to Costco on the left, looking for Davis on the left wing. Davis, Costco, a little two-man game out front here. 24:43 to go. First half, score tied at 0. As Cameron Davis is going to be tripped up as he turned towards the goal, and now you hear a whistle. Call not going to go the Tigers' way. It'll be a free kick here for Chillicothe. 42 to go, 24-42. As a throw-in upcoming, the free kick upcoming here. You can hear the thud of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
As the Tigers will try to get back defensively and keep Chillicothe out of their side. They've been there for the last 6 minutes or so. And here's a long break the other way. This is Landon Cox. And he's going to cross it in the middle and trying to get it was Dumphy. And the Tigers do a good job of at least stalling that attempt by Chillicothe. And you'll see Sloter on that far side. Couple kicks trying to get through. Tigers there defensively. And it was like another ping pong ball being batted around down there. And so it'll be a goal kick, punt away here for the Tigers and Tyndall.
You can hear the Tigers fans react to that defensive stop. A nice showing for the fans in attendance just below us here.
As the Tigers now will attack on that right side. As nice job trying to keep it alive was Haller. Now Chillicothe will clear it out as we approach the 22:50 mark here in the first half of play. And the Tigers will set up defensively. Chillicothe. Oh, wow. Nice play there by Sibrel as he keeps it in. Chillicothe attacking third. Now Marietta, though, gets it defensively. Trying to get a breakaway on this left wing. Limegrover races over a ball off a Chillicothe player. Throw in, I was going to say throw in Tigers, but they say no, throw in Chillicothe. As we're at the 22-minute mark, first half, score tied at 0. District's final here in Cassidy alongside Ben Marshall. And here comes a long free kick out near center circle for Chillicothe. As now the game that was once up and down the pitch is slowed a little bit and being played in between the attacking thirds, as you would assume it would as we approach midway through the first half. It's like that second energy comes as a tackle out here. That second burst of energy always seems to come about the 15-minute mark. It's almost like they gather themselves in that middle 20 to 15 minutes.
Jolson, it's you see it in football and soccer as well, but that initial feeling out phase, that didn't last too long for the previous Tigers games, as it was much easier for them to sort of impose their will on their previous opponents. But here today, pretty evenly matched opponents so far, and so that feeling out phase is still kind of working. But the Cavaliers have had a few shots on goal, more so than the Tigers at this point. So the defense is working a lot harder today for Marietta.
A quick throw from the goalie, trying to work it left side, and Chillicothe's going to push. They get a break on that left side. That's Landon Cox. We've said his name a few times. A really good by Sloter defense down near that corner. Marietta with it now, but it's stolen away, albeit momentarily. Let's see if Tigers can get it back before Chillicothe gets set up offensively. Just really good movement right now with the ball for Chillicothe. Tigers, though, defensively come up with the stop, and here comes Cameron Davis towards the middle. Gets it to Limegrover. Limegrover dribbling down the field. Now he's going to get it ahead. Here comes the Tigers down towards the box, and a ball that's going to be covered up by the goalkeeper here for Chillicothe. 19:40 to go. First half, score tied at 0. McClure,
Nice.
Schaefer, Langford. It's a fact that nearly 50% of people aged 45 to 65 become responsible for making decisions about end-of-life issues for their aging parents. If one or both of your parents become ill or die, are you prepared to help them provide financial care? Do you know what their funeral wishes are? The time to talk to your parents is now. We can make it easier with a free booklet entitled How to Talk to Your Parents About Their Money and Financial Wishes. How to Talk with Your Parents About Their Money and Financial Wishes is now available from McClure Schaefer Langford Funeral Home, located at 314 4th Street in Marietta. My apologies, Benny.
No, I was just going to say, a nice little push there by the Tigers a moment ago, but, something we've said about the Tigers a lot over the past few days, or week or so. We talked about closing speed, and we saw it there from Chillicothe.
Yeah, that's been the difference. You're right on with that. Of the biggest, and the opponent here from Marietta and Chillicothe is the speed, and we alluded to it in the pregame, and Coach Morris did, of just it's a different speed with these guys, and it's just not one or two like you saw maybe with their previous player. It's their whole team.
Yeah, it's all across the field.
And a ball that's down towards the box. What a header that's going to put the ball out, and an effort there by Josh Forner.
It's a great play.
Wow. 18-10 to go here in the first half. Score tied at 0. A throw in upcoming here by Hurley. And working right outside the box as Chillicothe now gets down, but Foreigner's going to put it out near the stands, making sure that one stayed out of the box. And so I do want to make one comment where the anthem, the national anthem, was played during the interview. Todd Morris and I were not talking during the anthem. We had a live mic on up here when we went away for the interview that picked up some of the anthem, so I apologize if that sounded like Todd Morris and I were talking during the anthem. That would definitely not happen.
That was radio magic.
Yeah, we were trying to go to the interview, and a mic stayed live up here in the press box that picked it up, so just want to make sure that we're clear with that. 17:06 to go here in this first half. Our score 0-0.
Kellen Miller.
So Kellen Miller will work in. And we'll put it down for the Tigers. Now maybe they'll spend some time attacking, as it's been Chillicothe here these last 10 minutes or so. You feel like they've had the most control, albeit though they haven't really had any great shots down on goal. They've just been attacking Marietta.
Yeah, they've given Tyndall a little bit to think about, but nothing too serious. But, if you had to pick a team that's controlling the game, it's more Chillicothe than Marietta.
And a ball that's going to get through and out here, and so Tigers will have a goal kick. 16-11 to go first half. And it's 0-0. Tigers take their time here to line it up. Foreigner will take it. And it's going to be down towards center circle. And the ball that's out, and the Tigers will set up here near midfield. Cameron Davis will throw in. 15:44 to go first half. Left side with it, Marietta. Limegrover getting through down towards the box, but really good defense there for Chillicothe and Mason Brown. But boy, that looked like it was off of him instead of Limegrover, but it'll be a goal kick here for Chillicothe. Score tied at 0. We're here with 15:16 to go in this first half of play. A district final game that Athens and Chillicothe played Thursday night. 6-2 Chillicothe in that one. Marietta 4-1 winners over Jackson here on Thursday, as this ball is going to get down towards the goal. They beat the goalkeeper, and a shot by Foreigner is going to be blocked. Good job by him getting back. Tyndall came up to try to block it. It got through, and then I believe it was Foreigner down there who stood in front of the goal and knocked it away.
Another great defensive stand there by Marietta with corner kick here.
Corner kick that's going to be knocked away by the Tigers. That's a big play and a big game. 14:25 to go first half. Left side as Costco has it to the Tigers' Johnny Crosby. Crosby working that middle of the field. Now left side to Cameron Davis. Davis, tried to dump it off to Costco. Good defensive play here by Chillicothe. Now they're going to start to go the other way. And a ball that's going to get down the field and shift the momentum here a little bit in the favor of Chillicothe as they're trying to break away. Landon Cox dumps it on that left side to Dumphy. And the Tigers will clear it out here. And Chillicothe will continue, though, as they pick up the loose ball out near the center circle. And now a whistle, and it'll be free kick upcoming here for the Tigers. 13:25 to go, Benny, first half. Score tied at 0.
It's been a lot of back and forth here, but as we mentioned, Chillicothe seemingly controlling this game for the most part, but hopefully the Tigers will be able to rally something here with a nice kick down into the Chillicothe area. On their side of the field anyways.
As it is a little pause in the action here as ball down in the goal box. Goalkeeper approaching on a free or a goal kick here. As it's 12:46 to go, first half, score tied at 0. Marietta now will attack as it's being now played in the attacking third of Marietta, but here comes a long pass down and Tyndall comes up. That's kind of similar to what happened last time when he came up and the ball ended up getting through, and Foreigner did a great job of getting back and keeping a goal from going in for Chillicothe. And so now a break on that left side. Tigers, though, right there, Sloter will put it out, and we're at 12 minutes here in the first half. Score 0-0. And a corner kick upcoming here for Chillicothe. They'll lay it down in that far corner. And they'll put it down towards the box, low line drive. And now the Tigers, everyone packed down to the box, don't have really an opportunity to get out here as Chillicothe will continue to control. And they'll put it out near center circle with Marietta. Chillicothe moving from left to right here in this first half. Score tied at 0. We're 11:22 to go left here in this first half of play. As it is the Tigers looking to win another district championship. It has been a really good match so far. Ball gets out of play, and it'll be a throw in here for Chillicothe. Throw in, here comes Chillicothe. Now they're trying to put it down in the box, but a little hard and maybe a little misplacement there by Bentley where he wanted it, and the Tigers will have a goal kick here. We're at 10:36 to go. Coach Morris giving the instructions to the Tigers, who will all go down near the center circle here. You can hear the Marietta fans trying to encourage the Tigers. And we knew we'd see a good one coming into this, and it has not disappointed. And a ball that's going to be knocked away. Here comes Marietta trying to get over top. And a good job by the defenseman there, just getting it back to the goalkeeper. Alex Powers does a good job of clearing that to the goalie, who gets it out near center circle. Now Marietta, though, Cameron Davis with it. Davis will bring it up this left side, or will he? He tries, and the ball is going to be knocked away, but momentarily. Now Chillicothe looks to press the other way. 9:40 to go, first half, score tied at 0. Tigers setting up here, trying to solve this puzzle that is this Chillicothe defense. A ball that's cleared high, and a header here for Sloter. Marietta has it, and Miller. And a ball that continues to get through. That wind really starting to pick up. In the pregame, you could hear it in the mics probably in our interviews. It was really picking up. And I asked Coach, I said, how much in soccer does that impact? And he said, just kind of like you would think, and whether it be football or baseball or anything else. He said it's those balls that get really high in the air where the wind can pick them up. Other than that, it really doesn't impact too much, he said, unless you get a goal kick maybe, and they can get a little extra on it.
Which we have seen a fair amount of so far today.
We have, and a little bit of shot on goal, defended though nicely by Marietta off a Tiger and out, so a throw-in coming here for Chillicothe. Actually, there'll be a corner kick here for Chillicothe. As we're at the 8:25 mark, so a big kick here, lefty. Going to put it down towards the goal. Marietta comes out, and it's going to be poked through on that far side. It gets through, and that is going to be a goal by Carter Dunphy on a corner kick. Marietta had to come out and try to get it. It got through, and with 8:05 to go here in this first half, 1-0 Chillicothe. On a Dunphy.
First half, Chillicothe score, number 10, Carter
Dunphy goal at the 8:05 mark. Corner kick that Tyndall had to come up, tried to defend. It got up and over a little bit, and he was just able on the backside to get it through.
We've seen it so much from Marietta this postseason, as far as those corner kicks and even some of the throws that are that get deep into the box. Like every single one of them is a threat, and we've seen it from the Cavaliers here so far this game, and that one finds its way home.
As now out front with it, Chillicothe again, and you can kind of see the body language a little bit here from Marietta. They got to be careful, as it's just a 1-0 game with 7:40 to go here in this first half, and I know that's disappointing, obviously, but still a lot of game here for the Tigers.
Yeah, plenty of time here in the first half, and a whole lot of soccer left to play, and certainly, just the one goal down.
As the Tigers have it near center circle, trying to get a run for them. It's a nice play by Chillicothe on the corner, and here comes the Tigers. They're going to attack a little bit. And the ball dumped off, though, and it's going to be cleared by Chillicothe, and they'll go right side. That's Crawford. Lobs it down towards the arc. Working again is Dunphy. He's going to have a shot that's going to be wide left. But it was off a Tiger, and there'll be another corner here for Chillicothe. 6:40 to go, first half. 1-0. Cavaliers on top of Marietta. And here comes the corner kick. It's going to be down towards the goal. Tyndall comes up and grabs it out. And so with 6:22 to go here in this first half, Chillicothe up 1-0.
Nice job by Tyndall there. Of course, just with the corner kick so soon after scoring that goal, you don't want to, compound mistakes and, let another one through. So nice job by the Tigers to hold steady there.
He came out aggressive. I like it. He didn't let, to your point, that bother him too much. As the Tigers, with 5:58 to go in this first half, trail 1-0. A lob up. Tigers just need something to go their way. And Limegrover's going to try to make that happen as he chases down left side. And now a ball that's going to be cleared by Chillicothe, and it could end up in a goal or a shot on goal, and it's going to be high and out. But with 5:30 to go, Tigers discussing things right now. Things not going their way as far as they think some fouls are happening. And
yeah, there have been some 50-50 balls and things like that that haven't gone their way so far. So you'd like to see some of that change in favor of the Tigers, maybe if you're a Marietta fan, obviously. But still got to stay strong here.
As Tigers have it out near midfield, we really haven't seen Marietta spend much time here. And it's been, I would say, the last 15 minutes, maybe more, in their attacking third, have not really threatened Chillicothe too much.
Yeah, Chillicothe is very much controlling the tempo and, for the most part, keeping the ball on the Tigers' offensive or defensive side of the field.
As Cameron Davis has it to the left, and now we're going to see a whistle, and Tigers get a call that they wanted there. And so a free kick coming up for the Tigers, but it is in their side of the field as it's lined up by Foreigner here. Marietta trailing 1-0 as we approach the 4-minute mark first half. Ball lobbed down, volleyed around now, and one that gets through. Limegrover had an opportunity, and now a ball where both players go to the ground, going to get away, and Chillicothe will get control just for a minute. Davis to Limegrover. Limegrover tries to split two defenders, has it stolen away, and here comes Chillicothe. They will push near the center circle, and they're going to have a breakaway. Here they come on the right, Landon Cox. Through pass that's going to get out of play. And with 3:26 to go, it'll be Tiger goal kick coming up. Fields, Dimlow, and Vessels, LLC, attorneys and counselors at law, are proud sponsors of Marietta High School soccer on the radio since 1985. Marietta High School soccer teams have excelled both on the pitch and in the classroom. Fields, Dimlow, and Vessels strive every day to excel as they serve the needs of individuals, businesses, and organizations, providing advice and advocacies in civil litigation, estate planning, real estate, and business matters. Fields, Dimlow, and Vessels, 309 2nd Street, Marietta, 740-374-5346. Our thanks to them for their sponsorship, and you can hear a lot of unhappy fans down there right now as we're at the 2:35 mark. It's been a physical game here in the last 4 or 5 minutes. It's picked up. Chillicothe leads 1-0.
Yeah, I've seen a fair bit of bodies on the turf so far here in the first half. But obviously two very competitive teams that they're used to doing a lot of winning. And you get a competitive game like this, and it really can really test you.
And so the Tigers see if they can get something going here on this punt. We'll get out near center circle. 2 minutes here in this first half of play. Tigers trying to attack, trailing 1-0. A goal that came at the 8:05 mark in the first half. It was a Dunphy goal, Carter Dunphy, off a corner kick where he just placed it. It was almost like he was behind or the side of the goal and was able just to get his foot around to put it in the bottom left of the goal and making it 1-0. Minute 29 to go, first half of play, and here comes Chillicothe again. Stay tuned at halftime. We'll look at scoring. We'll also talk about a little bit of maybe the tournament next week. If the district champion of this game will go on to play Steubenville, who upset John Glenn. And a minute 3 to go here in this first half. As Chillicothe was trying to stall there just a little bit. Marietta presses them to get the goal kick out, and they do near the middle, and this ball is going to be placed out, and Tigers will throw in. 48 seconds to go, first half. Our score 1-0, Chillicothe on top of Marietta. And a whistle. 36 seconds. See if the Tigers, well, actually it'll be a throw in here by Chillicothe. Marietta will head it back the other way and to a Chillicothe player, and they'll clear it upfield a little bit. 17 seconds. So it looks like this first half will end 1-0 Chillicothe.
9,
as the countdown starts.
6,
Maybe an opportunity here by Davis with 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and the whistle, and they're going to say an offsides on Marietta, and that's how the first half went. 1-0 our halftime score, Benny.
Entertaining first half, as we mentioned, and we kind of saw what we thought we would see as far as a very fast Chillicothe team, a very aggressive Chillicothe team, and then something that we're not used to seeing is the Tigers back on their heels a little bit.
Yeah, and so Marietta, that was a game that was kind of played in thirds, if you think about it, if you can break 40 minutes in the thirds. But we'll kind of pretend you can, as the first 20 minutes of that was, or the first 15, was really kind of back and forth. Maybe a goal, shot on goal for each team, and then you get into about that 24-minute mark as we started seeing Chillicothe spend a lot of time down attacking Marietta, and then the Tigers spent a little bit of time and kind of a stalemate again, and then it was though Chillicothe pretty much 18 minutes in attacking Marietta and ended up in a goal at the 8:03 mark.
Yeah, you get a good team like Chillicothe that really knows what they're doing, and they're very good at scoring goals. You let them hang around in your defensive end and give them corner kicks like that so much. Just like the Tigers, eventually one's going to break through. You let that happen too much.
Yeah, for sure, and so 1-0 our halftime score here, and again, thanks to our sponsors for their sponsorship here on the radio when it comes to insurance. Let Dietz Frutrell Walters do the shopping for you. They look at a variety of insurance companies and recommend only the best ones. Companies like Grange offer great value and exceptional claim service. Dietz Frutrell Walters considers Grange their go-to company for combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call or visit one of the Dietz Frutrell Walters insurance offices, 525 5th Street or in Beverly, or 419 2nd Street in Marietta. So, Ben, we talked about the winner of this will play next week. We're still looking for a potential date of what that would be. We're thinking it'll be Wednesday, and it'll either be at Athens or in Lancaster, but Steubenville will be the opponent. John Glenn, a very good soccer team, was upset by Steubenville already. That game's already happened. So, but right now it is a lot of work to do for the Tigers.
Yeah, and the way, 1-0 is certainly not insurmountable for a team that is good as the Tigers are, but obviously Chillicothe, a very good team as well, but you just, maybe you get a little bit more of the 50-50 balls go your way, and, maybe just, get a breakaway, maybe just see something a little bit that didn't quite go the Tigers' way in the first half, maybe something falls their way in the second half, but certainly nothing to worry about yet for Marietta, just 1-0 here at the half, but the Tigers are obviously a very good team, and we'll look to come out and make second half adjustments and see what happens here.
Very interesting. This is a 30-year rivalry in Southeast Ohio, both in tournament play, regular season. Chillicothe holds the all-time regular season match record. Marietta's 4-5-3 all-time in the regular season play, and that was a Wild finished back in 2021. It's the last time they played in the regular season. 5-5 was the final at Jerry Brock Field. But it's the tournament where Marietta's been really on top of Chillicothe. This is the 17th postseason meeting between these two programs. Marietta holds the 11-5 record. And we talked about it. It started in 1991 where Marietta was the district champs 2-0 over Chillicothe. But then you had games in 91, 94, 95, 96, 99, 97. They went on a streak from 95 through 2000 where they played in the district finals. Did Marietta, or district or sectional finals, did Marietta and Chillicothe in some really good games there. And it's the kind of soccer you see in Southeast Ohio.
Yeah, so as we mentioned, two programs and two coaches that are very familiar with each other. Around here, we take care of each other whenever you need a hand or a whole lot of help. As your neighbor, know that Memorial Health System is here to help you. We have the area's only heartburn center with the latest digestive tract technologies and board-certified specialists who tailor a plan to treat your chronic condition. As your regional health system, Memorial Health System is committed to bringing the very best care close to home.
As Marietta trails 1-0 here at halftime, you see Coach Morris talk to his team. Very patient down in the end zone to our left here where he is giving instructions to his team. Chillicothe, they go over to the bleachers and get a little rest. Marietta's sitting on the ground over here, but one's more animated. The team that's more animated right now is winning 1-0. They're coaching. Coach Morris, though, very calm coach, and it's worked for him over the last many years as this Tiger program looking for another district championship. We talked about Marietta high school football last night. They finished their season at 6-4, tough loss to Warren. And Bill, Ben, I know that you've had Warren each week back in the studio, but it's a Warren team that's pretty good, but they draw a tough matchup in the playoffs now against Watterson.
Yeah, that's going to be a they're Bishop Watterson number 1 seed.
Number 1 seed and number 1 team in the state.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if they were number 1 in the state, but number 1 seed, and Warren's going to come in as a 16 seed. But just last night against the Tigers, pretty much I kind of saw that coming as far as, Tanner Pepper, Eric Carr, just dynamite athletes for the Warren Warriors, and both of those guys showed out last night for the Warren.
Yeah, they had really good games. Marietta, again, finished the season at 6-4, first winning season since 2002. Congrats to Coach Shobe and those seniors who've really started turning the program around the last few years. And again, Warren, 7-3, first outright league championship since 1995, and they will go to the playoffs. And again, they draw Bishop Watterson, who, while they're Division III, could probably win the Division II state title. They're that good. They're a really, really good team. A couple Buckeyes, former players, sons on their team. I think 3 of them, actually. So, Benny, 1-0 Chillicothe here at halftime.
Just like it takes a team effort to go down the field to score, the team at Advantage Real Estate works with you to buy or sell a home. Professionalism, integrity, and good old-fashioned hard work are just a few of their team goals to give you the advantage when it comes to one of the biggest decisions of your life. Advantage Real Estate can sell and list any property in West Virginia and Ohio. Call 374-7325. That's 374-REAL. Or visit them at their office on Pike Street across from Burger King in Marietta. Advantage Real Estate. Do you have the advantage?
Don't look right now if you're Ohio State fan. Partly because we want you to continue to look at the screen, but right now it's Ohio State's up 14-9.
Ooh.
A lot of people didn't see that one coming, including me. Notre Dame on top of Navy right now, 44-14. Ole Miss on top of Oklahoma. And how about Indiana right now on top of Washington, 31-14. We'll try to find a Marietta college score for you as well, as we're here at halftime, 1-0 Chillicothe on top of the Marietta Tigers. And again, we thank our sponsors and the Mannix Allen Group for their sponsorship of today's broadcast. In part, the Mannix Allen Group at Merrill, located at 294 Front Street in downtown Marietta. From youth coaching to community engagement, Bill Mannix and Mackenzie Allen know that pursuing good outcomes take preparation, hard work, and execution. Same holds true for business. Call the team at the Mannix Allen Group to discuss your financial goals that you want to pursue. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Finner Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member, SIPC, and wholly owned subsidiary, Bank of America Corporation. They say go Tigers. Congratulations, by the way, to Bill Mannix and the Lady Tiger soccer team on another great season that they had. They were eliminated earlier this week, but boy, did they they have a really good team. Fairfield Union they ran into, but that Marietta, those seniors, so good, and they have a lot of young players that are coming up as good as well. So great hands there.
Yeah, and so it just, it just looks like they will just kind of keep the train rolling, and as with the boys team here, just a great culture. So you just kind of expect as the seniors graduate, sort of next man up, and just look to the juniors and sophomores next season to continue the success of the Tigers program. Marietta College football can be heard on our sister station, ESPN Radio. If you're listening live here on Facebook and YouTube, they are currently in the second quarter, and they have a 13-0 lead on top of Baldwin Wallace. That one at Don Drum this afternoon, and homecoming for the Marietta College Pioneers.
So the Pioneers up 13-0. Watch out. Their final 2 games of the year will be against John Carroll and Mount Union, the top 2 teams in the league, but it's going to be interesting to see how that all plays out.
Yeah, you can't end your schedule any tougher than that.
No, but man.
Kind of nice to have it at the end of the season, because they've let them really build up a really nice start and middle to their season so far, as they are undefeated so far on the season. So nice job by Andy Waddle and his crew. The attorneys at Tyson Brock are always ready to serve you, whether it's civil litigation, estate planning, trust and probate law, Medicaid law, employment, oil and gas law, and in all kinds of business law. Tyson Brock is a dedicated team of professionals providing personal service to their clients' needs. Tyson Brock is happy to sponsor high school soccer on the radio. Tyson Brock, giving service back to our community, is an investment in everyone's future. Tyson Brock, a legal professional association.
1-0 our score here at halftime as we tick down here, get ready for the second half action. We'll see what the adjustments made by Marietta. I mean, they played, honestly, really a pretty good first half. Chillicothe did spend a lot of time attacking, but it wasn't that led to necessarily the goals. The corner kick, now that was based off attacking, but the corner kick and really it was one that, it was just an awkward play, the way it got through, and even trying to push it through. You almost wonder if the player was too deep and was going to get to it, but he did, and a good goal by Dunphy.
Yeah, it's just, you see those corner kicks too much, and, you put the ball in front of the net and let it bounce around a little bit, ricochet a little bit, and good things can happen for the offensive team pushing. Thanks
to Miller Home Services, specializing in quality care for your home and air, affordable renovations from HVAC updates to bath and kitchen remodels. Miller Home Services out of Lowell offers home comfort that you can count on. There are a lot of things that you can spend money on, but very few offer everyday value like home remodels or electrical upgrades. Owner Seth Miller stakes his reputation from start to finish on projects that add value to your home at a fair price. Miller Home Services. See project photos online at millerhs.com. 1-0 our score as we get started here in the second half. Tigers down 1-0, and it's almost one of those conversations you might have at halftime of, guys, this is, you win or go home. Just be as aggressive as you can and see what you can turn around here in the second half. Just the 1-goal lead by Chillicothe. And as close as these matches have been over the last several years, and some crazy ones at that, 1-0 probably doesn't feel safe to Chillicothe either. As Chillicothe attacks here from right to left to start out. Nice pick here by Marietta, though. And Brady Lent going to push it down. Almost got it through, but defensively right there, Chillicothe. And those are the things you see where Marietta, maybe in the regular season and early off in the playoffs, those get through and end up in a game or a goal. But when you get to a district final, it's a defensive play like that that really just makes this margin for error very, very slim.
Yeah, you mentioned match history. I looked at that earlier this week, and it's 1-goal win, 2-goal win. It's never Marietta by 4 or 5 goals or Chillicothe by 4 or 5 goals. It's always close when these two teams match up.
Yeah, as we're just underway, minute and a half into this second half, 1-0 Chillicothe. Tyndall punts this one away high, and with that wind behind him, maybe gets a little extra 5 or 6 on it. And the Tigers will try to set up offensively in a ball that gets down and through. Again, that's one that's wind-aided, just gets us through a little bit as the American flag stands tall to our left. As the wind picks up, the Marietta Tiger flag down in front of us picks up as well. As a throw in here by Landon Costco. He has a really good throw, and he can make it down to the box easily.
Absolutely.
As he measures, takes a look, lets his teammates get set. Costco lets it go. Down towards the box. Header, backside, almost there for Marietta. They're going to have to kick it out and let a goal kick here come for Chillicothe. But, boy, just a little long for the Tigers. Otherwise, Forner was there on the backside.
That's what they need, though, just work that and get the ball down in the box and hope for good things to happen.
1-0 our score. Chillicothe on top. Just 2 minutes into the second half. 2.5 minutes. Marietta's to go right side. Ball that's to be handled by Marietta. To Limegrover. Tries to get it down to Davis. Left side now towards the goalie, and the goalie comes up. That one, again, just swallowed up. Marietta, though, a couple of opportunities here, and you can hear the fans get behind it a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like they've come out and made some second half adjustments as we thought they might, and they've controlled the second half here early.
Being the aggressor, how about that ball get caught up in the wind and just dies and heads back the other way. Tigers Tyndall will pick it up, and 36-39 here in the second half. He'll gather the ball and his thoughts, allow everyone to get set up, and he'll punt it away. Cross center circle. And it comes Chillicothe. Up and over a Chillicothe defender. Now they're going to attack one-on-one with the goalie, and they're going to get an easy goal. An easy goal, and this one's going to be Carter Dunphy at the 36:07 mark. Dunphy gets his second goal of the game, making it 2-0. Had one-on-one. Goalkeeper and Tyndall came up, tried to put pressure on him, and gets it through.
Number 10, Carter Dunphy.
So Dunphy gets it through. Marietta wanted the offsides call.
That was a very good senior working on a freshman in Tyndall. And Tyndall's, great goalkeepers, had a lot of success this year, but the upperclassmen just kind of deked him a little bit and put a little move on him and put it in the back of the net.
Now you're going to have a conversation with Marietta's coaches where I don't know if they're wanting an offsides call or if they're saying my defender was held and couldn't get back, because I see Forner down here saying, like, hey, I think I was pulled on. I think that's what he's saying. Either way, Marietta's not happy with how that ended up, and you're not going to win the argument here, but Coach Morse will make his case. And so right now our score 2-0 Chillicothe. And so Marietta will kick it in to start play after the goal. So 2 Carter Dunphy scores, makes it 2-0 here in this district final. And the way Chillicothe plays, 2-0 feels like 8-0.
Yeah, 1-0 is, not anything to worry about because you get one goal and you're right back in it, but 2 goals is here in the second half, early in the second half even, it's a concern.
Foul called, going to be a free kick from about 41 out as they measure it up. And they put it down towards the box. Tigers had it out. And though Chillicothe stays patient, gets it back, Alex Powers. They get at the top of the arc now, left side to Curley, and a save by Tyndall as that was headed towards the corner. That one was a little bit more dangerous than it looked when it first came off the foot. 35 minutes to go. Second half, our score, 2-0. Chillicothe. The ball that's put out here near center circle, and it's going to start getting physical.
Start getting physical?
It's going to continue. You're right. More physical, if that's possible, without a whistle every time. And Marietta's really going to start pushing here because they need some goals. Although a lot of time, you still just got to get something, one thing to go your way and try to get the momentum going. Header back and forth. Now out here near midfield, and you hear a whistle. give us our chance to thank Work Accounting. Small business owners don't clock in from 9 to 5. It's a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week labor of love. Being a small business owner can make you feel like you have to be an expert in anything or everything. Why not be an expert in what you know? Work Accounting can help you with monthly bookkeeping, payroll services, tax planning. Work Accounting offers a variety of services, leaving you time to focus on making your business success. Stop in at the office at 220 Putnam Street, or find them at workaccounting.com and see how their personal services can give you attention that you need.
Nice defense there by Tyndall as the ball came right to him. It's one of those situations where you got to be sure of your hands and make a solid catch. But he did.
33-23, and a free kick coming up here by Marietta to be about from 41 out. Here's an opportunity for the Tigers. This would be big. They could get something. Trailing 2-0. Marietta Soccer here on the YouTube and Facebook page of WMO. Wait, a ball that's going to hit the crossbar, and then the putback is going to be swallowed up by the goalkeeper for Chillicothe. There was a free kick that hit the top of the goal crossbar, fell shy of going in, and then the rebound was gathered by the goalie, and Marietta will have a free kick from 51 out. And honestly, that might have been a break for Marietta there.
Yeah, that's what we talked about. You know, they maybe a call they didn't get in the first half that they're hoping to get here in the second half. Game of inches.
Down to the box. Ball's floated around. And it's going to be pushed out with a header by Chillicothe. So Marietta with a couple chances here in the last few minutes. So that one gets out of play on that far side, and 32:07 to go, 2-0 Chillicothe. As Marietta will have a throw-in on that far side. Landon Costco, number 17, will start again at that track and have this running throw-in.
Number 11, Jacob Hall.
So you'll see Johnny Crosby
Correction, Johnny Crosby.
come into the game. And a throw down towards the 6-yard box is headed out. Costco puts one high in the air. It's going to be still in the box and cleared by Chillicothe. But Marietta will head it back into their attacking third. Costco left side. Costco on a little break. Gets it forward to Limegrover. And the ball is going to be swatted and put out near center circle by Chillicothe. 31:07 to go. Second half, 2-0. Chillicothe on top of Marietta. Tigers with it. Now as we get out towards midfield, and ball stolen away by Chillicothe. Just back and forth we go. As the player goes down, and it is, I mean, they're letting them play. You see bodies flying everywhere now. 30:38 to go, second half, 2-0. Chillicothe leads, top of the arc. Now Marietta pushes it out. It's a fact that nearly 50% of people aged 45 to 65 become responsible for making decisions about end-of-life issues for aging parents. If one or both of your parents become ill or die, are you prepared to provide care or financial help? Do you know their funeral wishes? Time to talk to your parents is now, and we can make it easier with a free booklet entitled How to Talk with Your Parents About Their Money and Financial Wishes. This is now available at McClure Schaefer Langford Funeral Home, 314 4th Street in Marietta. 29:53 to go, second half, 2-0 Chillicothe on top of Marietta. Marietta, though, is making a push to try to get things going back in their favor, and they've been very aggressive in doing so, but the two goals by Dunphy, the one, we're not going to say quite controversial, but definitely got the ire of some the Marietta sideline at the 36:07 mark. I'm going to go more so that they were really wanting, and I think we're going to get a Marietta card here. They're really wanting I think, a hold on the defenders. And let's see, they're going to bring the two players together on that far side. Their stoppage of play at 29:18 to go. Give us a chance to thank Advantage Real Estate. Just like it takes a team effort to go down the field and score, the team at Advantage Real Estate works with you to buy or sell a home. Professionalism, integrity, and old-fashioned hard work are just a few of their goals to give you the advantage when it comes to one of the biggest decisions of your life. Advantage Real Estate can sell and list any property in West Virginia and Ohio. If you call them 374-7325, that's 374-REAL, or visit them in their office on Pike Street across from Burger King in Marietta. Advantage Real Estate, do you have the advantage? Right now, Chillicothe has the advantage, 2-0 on Marietta. 28:50 to go, and another opportunity here, and they're going to dump it off in again. The cross pass that gets through, and at 28:44 on a break, they get it through, and the goal is good by, I believe it was Landon Cox. We'll get the official word. And it's 3-0 Chillicothe. And then when I was talking to Coach Morris in the pregame, off air a little bit, he was saying that this one, if you're not careful, they can get out in front of you real quick when it feels like it's very close. They can score goals in bunches, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Goal number 9, Aiden Fisher.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw in my notes that I have here, but they've rattled off 13 wins in a row, and in that time span, they've outscored their opponents 79-10.
Yeah.
And that is just astronomical numbers. And I alluded to that in the pregame whenever I said he's a scoring clinic, and they're starting to flex their muscle here against Marietta.
Yeah, Marietta, a little shot-up goal there. Not much of a threat, though. 28:20 to go, second half, 3-0 Chillicothe. Long outlet, long pass down the field the other way, and Chillicothe now attacking Marietta back nicely defensively. As it bounces around out near center circle, and Landon Costco will try to get it down the Lime Grover with the defender on his back. And Cameron Davis going to get called for a handball, and they'll go back to Chillicothe. The attorneys at Tyson Brock are always ready to serve you, whether it's civil litigation, estate planning, trust, or probate law, medical law, employment, oil, and gas laws, and all kinds of business law. Tyson Brock is dedicated with a team of professionals providing personal service to their clients' needs. Tyson Brock is happy to sponsor high school soccer on the radio. Tyson Brock, giving service back to our community, is an investment in everyone's future. Tyson Brock, a legal professional association.
Nice jumping save there by Tyndall to stop a long kick there by Chillicothe.
Yeah, one that I didn't think was going to get even threatened like that. 27-11 to go, 3-0. Our score. And the thing that stood out here for Chillicothe is their athleticism and how deep they are. Usually in high school soccer, and what's made Marietta good throughout the years is they're similar to Chillicothe in this way. Usually in high school soccer, you have 1 or 2 guys, right? Mm-hmm. And you can go. Marietta through the years have always had those 5, 6 guys, 7 guys that are really, really good, that can make a threat at any time, and that's what this Chillicothe team is this year.
But you expect to see that level of competition at,
absolutely.
It's a district championship, so you expect to see high level competition this far into the postseason.
That's what we're seeing right now. 3-0 our score, 26-25 to go, and we're in the second half of play. District final, corner kick coming up for the Tigers. A lot of spin on that ball. It's going to be a header off Johnny Crosby. And cleared out by Chillicothe, but Tigers still attacking in there, attacking third. Here comes Chillicothe left side. They lofted down the field. So 1-on-2, and Marietta will thwart that opportunity, just albeit for a moment, though, because here comes Chillicothe the other way. Ball that's going to be kicked out, and I'll tell you what, it's turned into a high school Friday night game.
Yeah, every 2 minutes we're seeing somebody tangled up or a body flying around somewhere. Or
it's been very personal between these two teams. 3-0 our score. And sometimes big bangs can seem a little impersonal. like when you're out there on your own. Settlers Bank, though, your hometown locally owned community bank, you're not just a number at Settlers Bank. They know you by name, and it's all about making banking easier and more secure for you. A friendly face and your neighbor, and they also happen to be really good at banking. On 3rd Street in Marietta, Settlers.bank. Settlers Bank, neighbors doing business with neighbors. Member FDIC. Tigers will have a throw-in upcoming here, 24-49, second half. 3-0 Chillicothe on Marietta. As a ball that's down towards the 6-yard box, pushed out. A lot of bodies down there, and so now there'll be a throw-in here for Chillicothe, and you hear a whistle out here by the official for a substitution. And that one was just one of those, if you could describe Marietta's, let's call it not good look in this match, that's exactly what it was. So close, you're in the 6-yard box, and you just can't quite get it through, and that's been the story.
But I think you got to credit Chillicothe for that as
Absolutely.
well. I mean, their defense has been very strong here throughout, midway through the
On the
second
field
half.
for the Cavaliers.
Yeah,
number 6,
absolutely.
Chillicothe.
As you mentioned, a team that's won 13 straight.
Yes.
And so their last loss, September 10th.
Yes.
You don't do that by having bad defense.
Yeah. Yeah, they've, as Coach McCorkle mentioned in the pregame, they had a really tough start to their season, tough schedule to start their season. But then they, once they got things figured out, they've just rolled ever since.
Tigers will get it out to Costco, now middle of the field to Limegrover. He'll attack, tries to get it through down to the arc. He does to Davis, now to Limegrover. Left-footed kick's going to spin away from the goalie because it goes off a defender. And with 23-17 to go, it should be a Tiger corner kick. And trotting over there for the Tigers will be Lentz. He'll line it up on that far corner, kicking towards us into the box. Brady Lent, hand high above his head, and here it comes, down to the box. And a header that's not going to see much of anything in the box, now out. And nice defensive play there, though, by Marietta, and forcing it back in was Horner. Trying to keep it down there for Marietta offensively. They're just unable to do so, and we'll see a goal kick here by the goalie. 22-32 to go. Fields, Zimlow, and Vessels LLC, attorneys and counselors at law, are proud sponsors of Marietta High School soccer on the radio since 1985. The Marietta High School soccer teams have excelled both in the classroom and on the pitch. Fields, Dimlow, and Vessels strive every day to excel as they serve the needs of individuals, businesses, and organizations, providing advocacy and advice in civil litigation, estate planning, real estate, and business matters. Fields, Dimlow, and Vessels, 309 2nd Street, Marietta. Call 740-374-5346. 21:52 to go, second half of play. 3-0 our score as Chillicothe's on top of the Tigers here in a district final. And they're pushing the other way. Comes Chillicothe. We spent the last few minutes down on Marietta's side, just Tigers unable to get anything going, in part because of the stingy defense by Chillicothe. Lent's going to get a breakout here. Check that. That's not Lent. That was Miller. Miller will control, and he'll work it down, try to get it to Johnny Crosby, and a ball that sails, and this one's going to come up. Oh, almost made it in the trash can. That would have been impressive if he would have kicked it from the side into the trash can up here where people stand. You know things are going your way if that happens.
Absolutely. Even with the wind.
21:04 to go here in the second half. 3-0 Chillicothe. So glad you're with us on this Saturday afternoon. Facebook Live, YouTube. Here at college over on ESPN. Iowa State Buckeyes on WMOA and Jaws. As Tigers attack, Davis going to be tripped up on that far side. There will be a whistle. Score update here in a minute from Columbus. But right now, Tigers will throw in It'll be a free kick, excuse me. From the left wing, Costco, left-footed, down towards the box, and the goalie comes out, pokes it away. Wow, what a play. That was an unbelievable athletic play by their goalkeeper. And it'll be Chillicothe throw-in. As that was Matt's. And the substitution, a couple different guys in here for Chillicothe. 19:41 to go, second half, 3-0, Chillicothe on top. As looking to capture a district championship. The winner of this will go on to play Steubenville next Wednesday, we believe, officially. And it'll be either in Athens or at Lancaster. Tigers would have some work to do if they're able to get back into this. 19 minutes, 12 seconds, second half, and trailing 3-0.
On the field for the Cavaliers.
Ball that's out of play. And thanks Dietz for Trell Walters. When it comes to insurance, let Dietz for Trell Walters do the shopping for you. They look at a variety of insurance companies and recommend only the best ones for you. Companies like Grange offer great value and exceptional claim service. Dietz for Trell Walters considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call or visit Dietz for Trell at their offices at 525 5th Street in Beverly or 419 2nd Street in Marietta. And a ball that's going to be a throw in here for the Tigers. 8:29 to go, second half. Marietta trails 3-0. Landon Costco with the throw in. Good senior class for this Tiger team. Costco's throw way down to the box. Really nice throw. And a header is going to be poked out by Chillicothe. Tigers, though, will continue attacking the box. And a ball pushed out. So Marietta had an opportunity there. That score update from Columbus, 21-17 Buckeyes. They have the football in the fourth quarter, but way close for comfort for many, including me.
And at Don Drum Stadium, Mary College has built themselves a comfortable lead there, 27-0 now, and looks like they're at half.
Corner kick that's going to be back out, and we'll have another one upcoming here as Brady Lent puts it on the ground. Sets to loft this one down towards the box. And here it comes. And it's a little long. The wind might have picked that one up, moving from left to right. 17-18 to go here in this second half of play. Our score, 3-0 Chillicothe. Aaron Cassidy, Ben Marshall with you. And I remind those who just want to touch on it again that in the pregame we were doing the interviews and we'd sent out to the interviews as a break and had an open mic here in the press box that while the interviews was playing, which we normally do at the studios, actually picked up the anthem, and it sounded like we were talking during the national anthem. Obviously, we would never do such a thing, interview anyone during the anthem, so it was just playing while the interview. So my apologies for that if it sounded any different than what it truly was. 3-0 our score here, 16:33 to go in the second half of play. Marietta trails 3-0. Chillicothe with it on the left. Nice nifty move. Wow. That's Fisher. Check that. That's Garcia. And the Tigers trying to clear it out of the box. They do. Ball dribbles out near the middle third. Tigers, we talked about the senior class. Dominic Barango. Asha Guadam, okay.
Yeah.
And we got Hunter Klein, senior, Josh Forner, Colin Davis, Cameron Davis, Johnny Crosby, Blake Limegrover, Landon Costco, playing here in the district final, trying to make a comeback, but trail 3-0 as we approach 15.5-minute mark here in the second half. So some uphill battles to go here, and the only thing that is, we always said when I was coaching in high school and telling kids was, depending on how many divisions there are, there's only so many certain teams that end their season with a win.
Sure.
And that's the only thing that's unfortunate in a way. Obviously, you like the competition, but you just hate to see seasons end for your high school career, and especially when the seniors have had such an impact like these guys have for Marietta over the last 4 years. 16:54 to go here, though, in the second half. Tigers trail 3-0. We're not going to send them away yet. And a shot that's booted hard to the right, but wide. Remind you that around here we take care of each other, whether you just need a hand or a whole lot of help. As your neighbor, know that Memorial Health System is here to help you. We have the area's only heartburn center with the latest digestive tract technologies and board-certified specialists who tailor a plan to treat your chronic condition. As a regional health system, Memorial Health System is committed to bringing you the best care close to home. 14:11 to go here in this second half. 3-0 Chillicothe. They have it out on a free kick from about 50 out, but they'll just play it offensively and patiently. And another kick that's going to go way wide right, and the Tigers will have a goal kick here.
Chillicothe not overly aggressive there because they know they don't have to be. 3-0 here for a team that's as good of a defense as Chillicothe is. Even as good as the Tigers are, they know that if they hold serve here, they'll advance on through postseason play.
Ball that gets up towards the front here and covered up by the goalie. 13:30. Tigers just have had some frustration today. Multiple chances down in the box. Couldn't quite get anything going, and you just really felt it. Chillicothe's second goal coming at the 36:07 mark, just 3 minutes and 57 seconds into the second half, making 2-0, and you kind of feel that momentum just swing in the favor of Chillicothe.
Yeah, because Tigers come out of that second half looking really good. They were really aggressive, and they were down in the Chillicothe box and threatening the goalie. And it looked like they made some really good adjustments in the second half, before the second half. But then that goal come through, and it kind of
On the field for Chillicothe, number
Kinda ruined it.
17, Tavon
The
Beatty.
ball cleared on the far side, and a throw in here coming for the Tigers. Faust Construction has been in the constructions business since 1968, and when they're not cheering on their favorite teams, you can find them working hard throughout the Mid-Ohio Valley, specializing in all forms of excavating and concrete foundations or installing, maintaining, inspecting, and pumping septic tanks. Faust will be happy to quote your next job that you need around your home or business, as the Tigers have an opportunity there that's going to go to the wayside. So trust the experienced professionals at Faust Construction. Call Jay Faust, 740-373-2433. 12 minutes to go here in the second half. 3-0. Chillicothe on top. Goals coming at the 8:05 mark in the first half. Dunphy made it 1-0. You got a goal just 3 minutes and 57 seconds in that second half, making it 2-0 to Dunphy as Marietta attacks, dumped down into the box. Cameron Davis chased it, but the goalie came up and covered it up. And then it was Landon Cox at the 28:44 mark in the second half, making it 3-0. And that's all it's been here in the last almost 20 minutes. No scoring. Or last 10 minutes, excuse me. No scoring here for either team. Here comes Chillicothe. They get deep in the Tiger territory and down to the box. Here comes a shot from the right. It's up and in. Landon Cox gets another one at 11:08 mark. Just put it to the side. Did Cox.
After 39:53.
And makes it 4-0.
Cavalier goal, number 9, Aiden Fisher.
And so they say Aiden Fisher, but I have him as number 12 on my roster, not number 9. I have Landon Cox as the number 9, so I'm going to stay with Landon Cox. I'm going to go off their roster. 4-0 Tigers trail, and that one, not that you didn't have a backbreaker before, but boy, that one really hurts.
That's tough.
Sometimes the big bank can seem a little impersonal, like you're out there on your own. Settlers Bank, your local hometown-owned community bank. You're not just a number at Settlers Bank. They know you by name, and it's all about making banking easier and more secure for you. As the Tigers have it down in the box, a friendly face, your neighbor, and they also happen to be really great at banking on 3rd Street in Marietta and at settlers.bank. Settlers Bank, neighbors doing business with neighbors, member FDIC. Corner kick coming up here for the Tigers. See if they can't get something to go through. Down towards the box, through though, a little lob by Miller, and before any Tiger can get over to it, goalkeeper and Matz comes up and grabs it out. Team in Chillicothe that has won 13 straight games. And as Benny said, put on a scoring clinic. In those, they've outscored their opponents now 73-10 if you count today. Or excuse me, 83-10.
83, yeah. Yeah, that's just a lot.
that's a lot. That's incredible.
They've had a few games, in the regular season. I think they beat. Can't remember the name of the team now, but they beat somebody 12-0. They had a few 8-0 games. So talking about how they can score in bunches. They did that a lot in the regular season.
Head coach Mike McCorkle, 15-3. Chillicothe coming into this game. Corner kick from Marietta. A little long. Now it's going to be pushed out of the box, and Tigers will reset. Forner with it left. Kick that's going to be stolen away by Chillicothe. They'll push it up. Sprinting down's Dunphy, right side. He gets there really quick. Goes to the ground. Marietta will clear it. Dunphy down on that far side. I'm surprised they haven't blown the whistle yet. He's injured. And there's a timeout as they'll check on him. 8:59 to go here, Ben, and second half, 4-0 Chillicothe. It's been really good for them.
Fields, Demlo, and Vessels, LLC, attorneys and counselors at law are proud sponsors of Marietta High School soccer on the radio since 1985. The Marietta High School soccer teams have excelled both on the pitch and in the classroom. Fields, Demlo, and Vessels strive every day to excel as they serve the needs of individuals, businesses, and organizations, providing advice in advocacy and civil litigation, estate planning, real estate, and business matters. Fields, Demlo, and Vessels, 309 2nd Street, Marietta. Call 740-374-5346.
8:59 to go, second half, and it is 4-0 right now. Chillicothe on top. Player comes off for Chillicothe. Seems to be, or at least coming off of their own power. That's good to see for him. And for them, it looks like Chillicothe, unless something just wild happens, would hold on and have a district championship, and they would
number 6 on the field for
play
Chillicothe
next week against Steubenville, and even with that being an upset against John Glenn, so you would think that going into that game, Chillicothe would have the pretty big advantage in that one as well in a regional semifinal.
Yeah, without really knowing too much about Steubenville, but watching this Chillicothe team here this afternoon, I'd give them advantage over a lot of teams.
Yeah, definitely. As the Tigers header out here, Marietta, though, when you have seniors like this, you're going to see this kind of effort. They continue to play hard.
Sure.
Trailing 4-0, 8:35 to go in this second half of play. And a ball that's lobbed down towards the box. Tigers with a little bit of an opportunity. And now Forner will have it. One-on-one with the defender in the center circle, and a whistle foul on Marietta, and a free kick coming up here for Chillicothe. Again, our thanks to Dietz Futrell Walters. When it comes to insurance, let Dietz Futrell Walters do the shopping for you. Look at a variety of insurance companies, and they recommend only the best. Companies like Grange offer great value and exceptional claim service. Dietz Rochelle Walters considers Grange their go-to company for a combination of great value and outstanding customer service. Call or visit one of their offices at 525 5th Street in Beverly or 419 2nd Street in Marietta. 7:28 to go, second half. Aaron Cassidy, Ben Marshall, 4-0. Chillicothe on top of Marietta. We had a halftime score of the Marietta College Pioneers, 23-0.
20.
Was that what you said?
I believe it was 27. Yeah, 27-0 at the half. Marietta College on top of Baldwin Wallace.
And score from Columbus right now, 21-17. Buckeyes on top. Nebraska with the football, though, with under 4 minutes to go in that one. Making a lot of people nervous. Out here it's Chillicothe. They're going to try to put it through, and Marietta was trying to get the officials' attention on that far side. Couldn't. They kind of halted play almost, did the Tigers, and it almost ended up bad for them because that kick, no one was on the backside, but if they were, there was no one there. 6:30 to go. Second half, 4-0 Chillicothe. As Tigers will throw in here out near the middle third. Lent, left side to Miller, Davis, Landon Costco. Tries to get it through left side, just there though defensively. Chillicothe in the box though from Marietta. Shot that's going to go and be saved. Oh, almost got through for the Tigers. Lime Grover almost got one.
Yeah, that was about as good a shot as we've seen on goal, maybe all day, but certainly in a long time for the Tigers. But Chillicothe defense and that goalie standing strong.
So here comes Costco with it, dribbling. As they again get in the attacking third. Marietta spent a lot of time there, just haven't been able to get the goals to go. As they trail 4-0 with 5:26 to go, second half. Costco with it. A little give and go back to him, top of the arc. And he puts a left foot into it, and it's going to be tipped away by the goalie. He's saying, no, I didn't grab it. He's looking at the officials saying, no, I didn't touch it. But let's see what the officials say. As that's the only time you probably ever see a goalie say, don't give me credit for a save. 5 minutes to go, under 5 to go. It's 4-0 Chillicothe. Memorial Health Systems around here, we take care of each other, whether you're just in need of a hand or a whole lot of help. As your neighbor, know that Marietta Memorial Health System is here to help you. We've got the area's only heartburn center with the largest digestive tract technologies and board-certified specialists who tailor a plan to treat your chronic condition. As a regional health system, Memorial Health System is committed to bringing the very best care close to home. 4:26 to go here in this second half of play. 4-0 Chillicothe. And it's been all Cavaliers here in this second half. 1-0 was our halftime score. Tigers just trying to get on the board here. And a ball that's launched out of play on that far side, but scoring coming from Dunphy at the 8:05 mark in the first half. That was our 1-0 halftime score. It held true. 36:07 though, just 3 minutes and 53 seconds. It was 2-0 with a goal by Dunphy. As a card's going to be assessed here on the Tigers. 28:44, Cox got on the board, made it 3-0, and then with 11:88 to go, made it 4-0. And so 4-0 our score. Chillicothe on top, and so stoppage and play momentarily as a card was assessed, and looks like I think the Tigers will throw in on this far side.
For the Tigers, number 8, Blake Becker.
So Blake Becker comes on for the Tigers. And Klein. And they'll throw in, and we'll get things started here after the pause. 4-0 Chillicothe. Marietta way down and trying to get it to Johnny Crosby. He had it momentarily, but this goalie's been all over the place tonight. Unbelievable.
Yeah, he's done very well this contest, and to give him some credit as well during this huge win streak that the Cavaliers are on, he's had 6 clean sheets during that time as well.
You could see why, but you can also see with what's in front of them.
Sure.
In this game, it's been Marietta's had a lot of opportunities, but I'm assuming they don't see a lot down there. But when he's been called upon today, it has been very sharp. As that ball is going to be poked out of bounds and we're out of play. And so it'll be a throw in here for Marietta. Yeah, Costco will throw it in. 2:57 to go. We'll get it after this throw in here. It's 4-0. Tigers trail. Substitution, Brady Lint will come out. Costco will throw in. Way down towards the goal header. Couple opportunities, it's going to go out.
Just like it takes a team effort to go down the field to score, the team at Advantage Real Estate works with you to buy or sell a home. Professionalism, integrity, and good old-fashioned hard work are just a few of their team goals to give you the advantage when it comes to one of the biggest decisions of your life. Advantage Real Estate can sell and list any property in West Virginia and Ohio. Call 374-7325. That's 374-REAL. Or visit them at their office on Pike Street across from Burger King in Marietta. Advantage Real Estate, do you have the advantage?
Thank you so much to all of our sponsors during this run by both the girls and boys here on the radio. It's such a big part of our community. Of course, you, the listener, appreciate you tuning in. And such great support for the Marietta soccer community, both boys and girls. 2 minutes here in the second half, 4-0 our score. Speaking of those sponsors, as the Tigers here trail 4-0. Thank Faust Construction. They've been in the construction business since 1986. We're not cheering on our favorite teams. You can find us working hard throughout the Mid-Ohio Valley, specializing in all forms of excavating, concrete foundations, or installing, maintaining, inspecting, and pumping septic tanks. Faust will be happy to quote your next job around your home or business. Trust the experienced professional at Faust Construction. Call Jay Faust, 373-2433. Thanks to Faust Construction. As here come the Tigers. Wow. A ball that's kicked by Cameron Davis that hits the game clock in the end zone. The play clock, if you will. And it was a big thud. They might have to buy a new one of those. He might have knocked some bulbs out with that. Ball put in play. Header as we're under a minute to go. Here is the Tigers trail 4-0. District champion will be crowned here for Chillicothe. And in the post game, we'll talk about scoring. We'll give a nod to these seniors and wrap up another good soccer year for the Marietta Tiger programs.
10,
Football wrapped
9,
up their season last
8,
night. Here comes Landon
7,
Costco with 7
6,
seconds
5,
to Johnny Crosby. Crosby
3,
touches right
2,
side,
1.
and that will do it here as Chillicothe will be your district champions.
And with the final horn,
4-0
the Chillicothe Cavaliers will advance
will be our
to the
score
next match in the OHSAA
as they get a clean sheet on Marietta tonight.
The attorneys at Tyson Brock are always ready to serve you, whether it's civil litigation, estate planning, trust and probate law, Medicaid law, employment, oil and gas law, and in all kinds of business law. Tyson Brock is a dedicated team of professionals providing personal service to their clients' needs. Tyson Brock is happy to sponsor high school soccer on the radio, and Tyson Brock giving service back to our community is an investment in everyone's future. Tyson Brock, a legal professional association.
Thanks also to our friends at Work Accounting. Small business owners don't have to clock in from 9 to 5. It's a 24-hour, 7 days a week labor of love. Being a small business owner can feel like you must be an expert in everything, but why not just be an expert in what you know? Work Accounting can help you with monthly bookkeeping, payroll services, and tax planning. Work Accounting offers a variety of services, leaving you time to focus on your business and making it successful. Stop in the office at 220 Putnam Street or find them at workaccounting.com and see how their personalized service and attention can help you. And so Tigers fall Ben 4-0 in a district championship for Chillicothe. You can see Marietta, the good sportsmanship here. That's one thing I really like about soccer. You see a lot of like gamesmanship during it, but a lot of sportsmanship during it as well. And a program led by Todd Morris and Coach McCorkle. Those two are really close over the last 30 years.
Yeah, we talked about that in the pregame and a little bit throughout the game as well. It's, two programs that are very familiar with each other, head coaches that are very familiar with each other, and just two good programs just in, this season here in the 24th season. They're very good, and they come to head here at the district championship. And Marietta kind of would have liked to, a few more balls to go their way, or maybe a foul here or there. But at the end of the day, they had some opportunities in goal, but Chillicothe they were just good on both ends of the field.
Yeah, and so Marietta had their opportunities down to the box multiple times. It was either the defense or the goalkeeper who was really able to keep Marietta at bay. I mean, this was only a 1-0 goal lead by Chillicothe at halftime. But again, I just remember saying you could kind of, for a moment, feel the deflation when that second goal went in at the 36:07 mark, only because, kids they know what's going on. They know that, okay, that's an uphill battle, 2-0.
Yeah, for sure, especially against a team this good in the Cavaliers.
Thanks to McClure, Schaefer, Langford, it's a fact that nearly 50% of people ages 45 to 65 become responsible for making decisions about end-of-life issues for aging parents. If one or both of your parents become ill or die, are you prepared to provide care or financial help? Do you know what their funeral wishes might be? The time to talk to your parents is now. You can make it easier with a free booklet titled How to Talk to Your Parents About Their Money and Financial Wishes. How to Talk to Your Parents About Their Money and Financial Wishes is available now at McClure, Schaefer, Langford Funeral Home, 314 4th Street in Marietta. And so the Tigers will go to 14-4-2 on the season. Another pretty successful campaign, not maybe where they wanted to finish, but as we talked about in high school, at any level, anytime you have a tournament, only a few teams, depending on how many divisions are gonna last, and Marietta's just going to be stopped about 4 games short of their ultimate goal in the state championship.
Yeah, but a nice showing in the postseason run. They just like I said, just run into just a really good team here in the Chillicothe Cavaliers. But obviously a senior-laden team for the most part, but a lot of juniors saw a lot of action this season, and of course Finn Tyndall down there in goal, just a freshman, and he got a lot of really great experience this season. So you expect to just kind of keep things rolling. Tonight's game, or this afternoon's game, made possible in part by the Mannix Allen Group at Merrill, located at 294 Front Street, downtown Marietta. From youth coaching to community engagement, Bill Mannix and Mackenzie Allen know that pursuing good outcomes takes preparation, hard work, and execution. The same holds true in business. Call on the team at Mannix Allen Group to discuss the financial goals you want to pursue. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, and wholly owned subsidiary of Bank of America Corporation. They say go Tigers.
Yeah, Tigers finished the season 14-4-2, a district runner-up, another successful campaign. A quick update here from Columbus, 21-17, our final finally. Buckeyes hold on, and under 4 minutes in that game, Nebraska had the ball out near the 40-yard line, their own 40, and it was, I'll be interested to go back and see what happened there.
Yeah, I mean, 8 days ago, Nebraska looked like a really good team, and then Indiana kind of exposed them a little bit, and you kind of thought, the Buckeyes could probably do what the Buckeyes do. But give them a better showing than they thought. Yeah,
that's 100% true. As being out introduced right now, district champions Chillicothe, as they're awarded their district championship.
Miller Home Services specializes in quality care for your home and air. Affordable renovations from HVAC updates to bath and kitchen remodels. Miller Home Services out of Lowell offers home comfort you can count on. There are a lot of things you can spend money on, but very few that offer everyday value, like home remodels and electrical upgrades. Owner Seth Miller stakes his reputation on start-to-finish projects that add value to your home at a fair price. Miller Home Services. See project photos online at millerhs.com. And just a huge shout out to all of our sponsors that helped us with soccer postseason here.
All right, so the Tigers, thank you to all of our sponsors, and also thank you for you, the listener, for tuning in. Benny, any final thoughts as we wrap up another? We're starting to get towards the end of fall season. I mean, we'll still have the Marietta College Pioneers football team, but we're about to jump into some hoops.
Yeah, I would just say stay tuned to local radio and the WMOA online presence, as it were, since we're streaming online today, because it's getting ready to be a very busy time of the year. Of course, now we're looking towards high school football postseason.
Yep.
Lots of teams in Washington County will be represented, and we'll have a lot of high school football still to come in Week 11, as it were.
Yeah, stay tuned. We'll have the Coaches Corner on Friday as well, so that will be a lot of still good high school stuff coming along, and so thanks to Ben Marshall back here with me in Logan. Final score for a final time today. It was Chillicothe over Marietta 4-0. The Tigers district runner-ups here in 2024. I'm Aaron Cassidy saying so long. Have a great night, everyone.